Hi everyone, I'm gonna make today some faux stained glass sun catcher. I hope you will enjoy it. It's very fun, it's very easy, and it's with things that you can find at home. So what you need is, first of all, acetate. And if it's something that you can't get your hands on, then there is always all kinds of clear packaging that you can just cut and use for this project. So all kinds of clear plastic all around us that can be reused and recycled for other things. So I've got here some acetate. This is 150 micron, and you can also use the 125, but I prefer to use the thicker one. Another option is if you have CDs and you have the patience to peel the reflective stuff, although you can leave it also because it's reflective and it will be great for a sun catcher. I have these ones that I didn't need to peel. Like 20 years ago I worked near a factory that made CDs, and this was thrown out, so I just picked them up and I'm using them. So first of all, starting with design. Now if you are not sure what you want, or you feel like you can't make your own, there is always all kinds of printables out there, free printables. Just put in free printable. Even stained glass has free printables, so that's one option. I've made a sun catcher with this printable that I'm not sure from which website I've taken. Maybe it was I think it was just coloring.net, not sure about it. And you just place the design underneath and trace it, and we'll start in a minute. Another option is taking stencils or again coloring pages and tracing the design you want. So I want to do and just so you can see another one, like I wanted this CD with a flower, so I just I had this mandalas coloring book, and I just traced part of the flower petals here and played with it. Just that's so easy, and anyone can do it. So I'm going to make some feathers just so you can see what I'm talking about. And this is a stencil. Here is the 150 micron acetate, and what I'm using is a permanent marker, and it's for CD DVD. This is from the cheap store. It's from the office supplies, and it's cheap and it's great, and it has two sides, one thick, one thin, so you can use whatever is better for you. So I'm just going with this, and I'm not doing it like a stencil because I need a complete shape and not sections of it. And of course you can also change it as you go. It doesn't have to be exactly the same, and you can section parts so you will have more interest, like so. Moving it aside so you can see what I've done. And then what I'm doing is taking nail polish. That's it. It's just nail polish, and it has many colors, and also there are metallic ones and glittery ones, all kinds of stuff that is great. Now I've seen all kinds of faux stained glass videos in the past. Some take acrylic paint and just mix it with glue, or I've seen something with a material that is called unicorn spit. I don't know this material, and I'm guessing it's from the United States, so we don't have it here. And what I'm using nail polish because it's durable, it's cheap, it has lots of colors, and I like it. It doesn't take long for it to dry. So let's start. I'm just taking any nail polish I want, and I like mixing some with glitter, some without. I think it's more interesting this way. Now, the only nail polish that I don't use for this full stained glass effect is the opaque ones and the matte ones. The matte ones are completely opaque and they won't give you the same effect, so it won't be really a sun catcher. So let's see what color to use. Okay, let's go with this one. I'm just playing around, and I will show you in a minute all kinds of variations and all kinds of stuff that you can also do with this full stained glass thing. It doesn't have to be a sun catcher. You can do embellishments, you can do bookmarks, and even some pictures to put on the wall. Let's see, I have here we go, just so you can see. I had this frame without the glass and I didn't know what to do with it, and I don't throw anything, so I've done this again. This is just acetate, and I've done the same thing, just nail polish and making the black lines that we will get to it, and just put some cardboard in the back. So this is one thing. Another is, like, I started making this bookmark again, same thing, acetate with nail polish. So you can do whatever you want with this. You can, if you have interesting punches, you can punch the acetate. I've done butterflies with a punch and color them with the nail polish. It's really fun. So that's another thing that you can do. Now, it doesn't have to be this colorful. I like it. You can do a theme of colors. Like, I'm already planning on doing a sun catcher that the main part will be Nautilus shell, and will have all kinds of smaller shells attached to it. So then I will go with all kinds of blue for that. And let's grab another color. Let's go with this neon green. Completely having fun with it. And let's do this one. It looks almost opaque, but it's just dark purple, and when it's in the sun it looks great. So that's one. And what else? Let's do this yellow, orange, I don't know. let's find some red. Where is it? Yeah, let's do red. So really very colorful. Okay, so we've got this made, and now for the next phase, the black lines, I use black acrylic paint in this kind of bottle only because it's easier for me and it flows better. Now if I want it to be durable, what I'm doing is waiting for this to dry, and then I go with clear nail polish on top of it. Now if you have, there is also a, like I have this black nail polish with very thin brush. It can also be used to do all the lines, but as I said, this is flowing better and that's why I'm using it. And I use a Deco Art black acrylic paint. As I said, it's more flowish and it's easier for me to use, so that's what I'm using to do the lines. So all I'm doing is going around the shape. I haven't waited for the nail polish to dry just so I can show you, and so we can move to the next phase. And I want here to be completely black. I could also have colored it with nail polish, but decided I wanted black. So basically this is it, that's how I'm doing it, and then I will just fussy cut the shape. So I already have some made, and I will show you the feathers that I've already done. Here we go. So I've got these feathers to play with, and I want my sun catcher. The main thing that will go is this CD, and these are going to go like this. I think I will use only 3, maybe like this, I don't know, or like, yeah, something like that, sun catcher. And of course I need to color also this CD. Again, same thing, I'm gonna just put on some of the nail polish, play with it with basically the same colors I used in the feathers, just so it will all go together. And when I will finish coloring all this, then I will do the same thing with the black acrylic paint and do the lines. And after everything is dry, I will go with the clear nail polish. So basically this is it in terms of what is going to be my sun catcher. So I'm going to continue coloring this with the nail polish, and I will do the black lines, and then I'll come back and we'll continue to make this sun catcher. I'll be back. I'm back. So these are the pieces of my sun catcher, and now I want to do some holes to put a thread in. Because this is quite a hard plastic, I'm gonna use my soldering iron to make the holes, and I'm just taking this mat so I can put the holes some that it will it will be straight and not completely out of place. And let's see how I'm gonna do it. Well, this is this one here, and let's do one here, and I don't know, here and here. So moving the mat, I'm just, let's see if this, I hope it's hot enough. Now if you don't have this kind of thing, when I didn't have one, I just took a nail, we held it with pliers and heated it on some flame and then punched holes because that's what I had. Or if you have a very thin drill, then that's another option. So I've got the holes here, and I can turn off my soldering iron and move it aside. Okay, now thread. Don't use something cotton, no embroidery thread. Use something synthetic, otherwise it won't last. I'm going to use this one, and you can also use I don't know how it's called here. If I'm translating, then it's fishing wire. It's completely plastic and it's quite transparent, but I'm going to use this. And to make holes in the acetate, I'm only going to use some pin. It doesn't need anything else. I'm going to put a craft foam underneath and just punch a hole. Now when you are doing holes, it doesn't matter if you are doing the holes in this or in this. Make sure you are not completely to the edges, so it won't tear. And basically what I'm going to do is, well, here I'm just going to thread this like so. Here we go. Decide on the length that I want to use until it's going inside the feather. And what I want to do is thread some beads along this. So I've got some colorful beads that I can use and that have a large enough hole so I can thread this through. Now you can do whatever you want, any kinds of beads. You can also just glue things down. Basically this is just have fun with it, and that's how I'm going to do this. It's going to take me some time to put a lot of beads on this and the other two, and then I'm just going to make some knot at the end and attach it to the feathers. So basically that's my what is going to be my sun catcher. And I want to put some, I've got this glass, flatback glass, whatever stones. I think I'm gonna attach one here. Let's see, maybe this one or a clear one, I don't know, we'll see. So I'll glue something here, and basically this is it. So I'm going to continue this and I'll get back to you when it's finished. So I'm back and my sun catcher is finished, as you can see. Also threaded here another thread so I can hang it, and glue down this glass bead or stone here. And also my bookmark is finished. So basically this is it. That's how I do a faux stained glass. And as I said, lots of options of doing things with it. And just to bring it back, and also this. So that's what I've done, and I hope you will have fun with it and do lovely things. So thank you for watching, and thank you for leaving me comments below. I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye for now.